Once upon a time, in Thailand, there lived a wealthy man named Kun Prasert who had a beautiful daughter. She was so lovely that he did not want her to marry for fear that no one would suit her. As she got older, her siblings started pushing her to marry because they thought that no one would want her if she got too old. The father's challenge. In a peaceful Thai village, Kun Prasert stands tall in front of his grand estate with his beautiful daughter, Dao, by his side. He announces that any man who wishes to marry Dao must first complete 3 impossible tasks. A group of hopeful young men listens, feeling the weight of the daunting challenges ahead. Anon's introduction. Among the crowd, a young scholar named Anon steps forward. He confidently speaks, expressing his desire to compete for Dao's hand. Kun Prasert looks at Anon with doubt but allows him to try. The first challenge, the endless rice barn. Kun Prasert presents the first challenge in a large field. Building an endless rice barn, Anon, unfazed, lifts an empty rice scoop and asks Kun Prasert to measure how much rice is needed. The request puzzles the old man, who doesn't understand how to measure rice for an endless barn. The story of the ants. Inside Kun Prasert's barn, villagers gather as Anon begins telling a long, winding story about ants stealing grains of rice. The tale seems to go on forever, frustrating Kun Prasert. As the story continues, Kun Prasert becomes visibly irritated by Anon's clever trick. Third challenge, the room of insects. Anon enters a dimly lit room filled with crawling insects. He sits quietly, enduring bites while trying not to show any pain. To distract himself, he tells a story about a tiger, cleverly disguising his discomfort as he slaps at the insects. The family watches. Outside the room, Kun Prasert and his family watch through a window, astonished by Anon's calm composure. Despite the discomfort, Anon completes the final challenge without losing his cool. Anons Triumph. Anon steps out of the room victorious. Villagers cheer, and Kun Prasert's family looks on in admiration. Anon has passed all the challenges, proving his worth. Kun Prasert's reluctant approval. In front of his estate, Kun Prasert, though reluctant, admits that Anon has succeeded. He agrees to let Anon marry Dao. Dao smiles shyly, meeting Anon for the first time, knowing he has won her hand through his wisdom. The wedding. The village celebrates a grand traditional Thai wedding. Anon and Dao stand together, surrounded by their families and friends, marking the beginning of their life together. Kun Prasert, the villagers, and all of Dao's family share in the joyous occasion. A peaceful future. Anon and Dao stand on the lush, green estate of Kun Prasert, looking out at the future that awaits them. With the challenges behind them, they embrace the happiness and peace of their new life together.